I'm in the kitchen and I'm eating 4 Oreo cookies with cheese because Oreos and cheese are a good combination. I don't care what anybody says. I stand on that. Anyway, I'm eating in the kitchen. I've got this Oreo cookie. I'm chewing on it. My mom walks in and sees me with the cookies, and she says something. I don't remember what she said, but she made a comment. And when she walks out, I just feel full of shame and guilt because in my family, I'm kind of the pinnacle of health. I'm not perfect, but for the most part, 80% of the time, I stay away from junk food and fast food and sweets. I usually eat single ingredient foods. So like chicken, turkey meat, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, potatoes. Things with just one ingredient. If there's even like a package for it. Most of the time, there's no package for it. But you get what I'm saying? And to be eating cookies and my mom to walk in and see me, I felt like such a fraud, and I'm beating myself up like, why do they even eat this? It isn't even that good. And before I get too deep into that story, I think about who I was 2 years ago. I was a girl who would go to Walmart and get a family pack of Oreo cookies, drive home and eat it all in one sitting, and then I would lay on the couch and feel like complete crap because the sugar crash was horrible. That was me, and I felt like I could never pull away from those Oreo cookies. I felt like I couldn't moderate myself, none of that. But now here I am with only 4 cookies, no intentions of eating any more, just 4 cookies. And yeah, I'm beating myself up for not being this perfect, healthy person. But once I realized how far I had come, I stopped feeling guilty. I stopped beating myself up. Because I'm no longer that girl eating a whole family pack. I'm the girl just eating 4, enjoying a nice snack that I deserve. And once I made that realization, I finished the cookies and I felt better about myself. My name is Faith, if you don't know who I am. And my entire goal with this page is to help you reach your goals. If you are ready to reach your goals, if you are serious about it, go ahead and lock in right now by subscribing, because I do make videos every single day to help you become your best and reach your goals. We all have an ideal version of ourselves that we aspire to, and most of the time, this version is perfect. They do everything right, they never fall off, people love them, all that stuff, but that version is not realistic. And by trying to reach that version and not getting it, it's easy to burn out and beat ourselves up and feel like complete failures. But I want to give you a version that's way more realistic that we should all aspire to. My brothers came home last weekend because it's my mom's birthday and we're celebrating. They were leaving on Sunday. So the day of Sunday, I woke up late because we stayed up late Saturday. It was fine. I usually get up at 4:30 a.m. I didn't get up until 8. As soon as I got up, me and my brothers went out to get food, and I got cake for breakfast. I know, like, wow. I got cake, and that's the worst thing to start your morning off. That's the worst thing for your glucose levels. You start your day off with cake, and yet I was eating cake and bread with my brothers. Then, to make it even worse, I also smoked. Now, smoking in the morning for me is the worst move because now I'm gonna have the munchies, which is gonna make me want to eat more cake, and it's just gonna be a spiral downhill. But I woke up late, had cake, and smoked. And I wasn't beating myself up about this at all. I was enjoying every single moment of it because my brothers left to go home. I immediately pivoted and I went for a 3-mile walk while having my notepad and coming up with ideas for this channel. And the only reason I did that was because I'm not striving for perfection anymore. I'm not trying to be perfect. We're all gonna die anyway, so I'll be perfect. I am striving to be better. I was aware that in the morning when I woke up late and did all that stuff, I wasn't being my best. That's okay, because I can do better. So my brothers left, I just pivoted it and did better. I recovered. I went for a 3-mile walk, and then I was coming up with ideas for my channel, and then when I got back, I had a productive day. I wasn't gonna just sit and marinate and continue being my worst. No, I just did better. So that's all you gotta do. You don't have to be perfect. Just do better and be aware that you're not gonna have the best start to your day. You're not gonna be the best all the time. Accept that and be fine with it. And then just do better. It's that simple. You don't have to be perfect. And I know it's hard because people like us, we know what better looks like. We know what our best looks like. We have that voice of ambition that's always telling us endlessly that we can be doing more. I mean, I used to watch TV and hear that voice telling me, you're wasting your time. You need to be working on this and that. I used to hear that voice all the time. And sometimes I still do. But I don't dig deep into it because I understand it's okay to not be the best person and be this complete ideal, because that's not realistic. What's realistic is that you're gonna have fall offs, you're gonna knock off the path, and as long as you get back on it, that's completely fine. So please do not beat yourself up if you aren't this perfect, ideal, best version of you. Just be the better version of you than you were 5 minutes ago. And that's what you do. You are good. You're golden. Most people don't do this. Average people will never do this. But you're not average. We already understand that. So you've got this. Right now, go down to my description and add me on Discord, because we can have one-on-one conversations and I can help you reach your goals. Ultimately, though, if you want to reach your goals, there's only 3 things you gotta do. One is take action, and the action step you can take today is to think about what better looks like. What does that look like to you? Number 2 is stay consistent, and the best way to stay consistent in this case is to reflect every single day on what better looks for you, and try to break out of that perfectionist mindset. So instead of thinking, oh, I was the worst and all this stuff and beating yourself up, think about how can I do better, instead of, oh, I didn't reach this unrealistic ideal or standard. How can I be better? And 3, make your goals happen. But you can't make your goals happen until enough time passes. And you can't skip through time, you can't fast forward through time, but you can influence how time changes you and your reality through the actions you take and how consistent you are in taking it. You've got this. I believe in you.